Hello, the following is a brief tutorial on Qavah. We'll be looking at concluding steps 1 and 2. How has the process been so far? Do not tire, press on towards the goal. Let's have a brief time of reflection. How has your Qavah journey been thus far? What changes have you observed in self, among the crowds, and at the larger church and community level? Has the journey and material helped you in other ICP facilitation? What challenges have you experienced? How did you resolve and overcome these challenges? What are your next steps? What are the next steps for the crabs, church, and community? How do we keep people motivated? How do we keep the pace? How do we keep the process moving? As you wind up step 1 and step 2 at the church level, motivating the crabs is a key element. Often, people get tired along the way. Keep the momentum going. Pray for the crabs, the church and community. Encourage them. Talk with the crabs over lots of cup of tea. Most importantly, as their principal facilitator, stay refreshed and encouraged. Let us look at some of the areas of emphasis and recap as you wind up Qavah steps 1 and 2. Step 1. Envisioning the church. This involves helping the church understand its role in strengthening the livelihoods of parents, caregivers, and young people, who include the youth and children. You will find this at the page 7 of Mobilizing the Church manual. Now, envisioning the church uses Bible studies which look at holistic mission. It uses learning games to help participants think through the practical implications of the Bible studies. It builds confidence in church members to undertake practical projects with their community. It demonstrates a participatory approach to learning. What to expect at the end of this stage, which you find at page 42 of Mobilizing the Church manual. 1 is a positive attitude towards Qavah. Church using Qavah material in sermons and studies. Positive reflections and insights from the Bible studies. People excited about the church's vision for its community, and church unity over the vision. The following are some areas of reflection which you can use with the crabs that they need also to use with the church and community. You'll find this at page 43 of Mobilizing the Church manual. Now use the following questions to reflect on what the group has learned from doing the Bible studies. 1. What have I learned from the Bible studies that I can apply to my daily life? What will I do differently as a result of the Bible studies? What challenges do the Bible studies present at our church? What should our church do differently? Let us look at the second step of Qavah, which is celebrating who we are and what we have. As you can see, this little cartoon just shows and depicts the church and the community able to celebrate who they are and what they have. Why is celebrating important? You can find this at page 8 of Mobilizing the Church manual. One, it builds confidence in what we can do. It helps us to appreciate each other. It gives us energy to take on new opportunities. It is part of our worship to God, lifts our spirits and encourages us. It helps us think about our potential as a group to do good things together. It helps us realize what we do best. It helps us think about what we could build. What to expect at the end of this stage? You find this at page 56 of the manual. 1. We expect positive energy over identifying needs to be addressed. Formation of a church core group to undertake practical tasks. Recognition that the church has plenty of resources within its own membership and community. The church has confidence in its own abilities to meet community needs. The church undertakes some new practical projects and initiatives. These are some areas of reflection of the celebrating who we are and what we have steps. You can find this under page 57 of Mobilizing the Church Manual. Think back over the Bible studies and highlight the key lessons you have learned, and then make lists of the resources your church and community have. Keep this list for future reference. Let us look at a good foundation. As we prepare for the next TOT, kindly work with the CREPs to ensure that the church and community have fully internalized steps 1 and 2. This will ensure that a good foundation has been laid for the next steps. What are the next steps of Qavah in Compassion Kenya? We will be having the second TOT in January 2015. Steps to be covered during the TOT will be the third Qavah step, which is describing our community, and the fourth Qavah step, which is analyzing and prioritizing. Feel free to contact Joyce Jagi or Irene Kimani for further support in this process. Finally, a word of encouragement from Philippians 3:14. Paul says, I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward in Christ Jesus. Until the next TOT, thank you and God bless you.
I thought I did what's right. I thought I had the answers. I thought I chose